Hi everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day today and we're all getting ready to enjoy the Labor Day weekend. But today I want to talk to you about a drug called Flakka and the dangers of Flakka to its users and the public. Flakka, which is a synthetic drug, it's man-made. Flakka comes from a Spanish word, la flaca, meaning a beautiful woman. I thought that was very interesting. And it's also known as gravel. It's a white crystal, and it's known as gravel because it looks similar to aquarium gravel. The drug was first noticed primarily in Florida, and it was banned in 2012 because of the dangers. One of the problems with controlling this drug is the fact that it's made in China, and it can be ordered online. Also, because of the way it can be labeled not for human consumption, as a pesticide or something of that nature, so that it's easier to get it to the U.S. And it's a very cheap drug. It's been called the $5 drug, actually, because it's very easy to get and very inexpensive. It's hard for law enforcement and government to combat this drug. Even though this drug was originally first noticed in Florida, it is also expanded out into Texas and Ohio and now Tennessee, and is becoming quite popular in Tennessee. According to the Broward County Health Department in Florida, in May of last year, they seen approximately 20 to 25 cases a day of usage, and that's down a couple of months. That was down a couple of months later to 10 to 15 cases a day. They see up to 10 deaths a day in some hospitals, overdoses on this Flakka. Flakka is considered, it is similar to cocaine, methamphetamines, because it has an ingredient called MDVP, which was a main ingredient in bath salts. So it is very addictive. It is considered more dangerous than cocaine because the lasting effects of Flakka are longer than cocaine. The effects can last up to 3 to 4 days, it can last up to 3 to 4 hours or even several days. And sometimes the conditions are permanent, such as it's very bad on your kidneys, and a lot of people that overdose and survive Flakka end up on dialysis because of the effects on their kidneys. Flakka causes the reason Flakka is so important is because it causes an extreme high. It gives people what is called an excited delirium. These people have a lot more strength, and they compare it to like a Hulk type complex. They have a lot of fury and strength and are able to overpower police officers, medical personnel that are trying to help them. There was a man in Miami that ran through, they said they were hurricane proof doors, and he busted through those, and it took 5 police officers to take him down. Another young lady was running through the streets naked, screaming that she was Satan. And at a hospital in Broward County in Florida, they had a patient come in, and he was so high and delusional that when they tried to sedate him, they couldn't sedate him. He was still flopping like he was having a seizure, and they had to give him more sedation to get him still. And it took 4 orderlies to hold him down to try to sedate him. So this drug is very powerful and dangerous, not only to the users, but also to the firemen and policemen and healthcare workers and the public in general that are having to deal with these people. The excited delirium that happens is it causes increased temperature, 105 to 106 temp. It causes increased heart rate and increased blood pressure. And this is why the people usually tend to end up naked, is because they're hot and they're sweaty, and they're agitated, so they start taking their clothes off as a form to cool off. And I'll give you some more examples. There was another example of a man, I think this was on the news, that attributed to the similar drug bath salts that he was chewing on someone's face when they found him. So this drug Flakka, is very similar to this and causes very similar reactions. It's a very dangerous drug. It was banned in 2012. I don't know if I've already said that or not. And like I said, it's very easy to get because it comes from China, and it's very cheap, and it's associated with the homeless and the poor populations. I was very interested in this drug and its causes and effects. Thank you. I look forward to watching your all speeches. Thanks.